All right, hello everybody. It is I, Granorite, and here we are back with another episode of Let's Play Pokemon Fire Red with our first flying type team. Last episode we took on the Elite Four, and for the first round. Now we're in the Sevii Isles, getting those cleared up and getting ready for the Elite Four round 2, which may happen today. All depends on how long the grass training at the level 72 takes. Well, I guess it's not grass training. It'll just be fighting those couple trainers outside that Chansey shack. Whatever. Anywho's, we're going to keep trucking along. We're currently at Island 6 in the Sevii Isles. We're about a third of the way done. We finish up Island 6 here. We go clean up Island 5 and then Island 7, and then that's it. Ooh, headbutt. Dragonite, I don't care. It would be nice to finish it up today and roll up our next team so that we can start that next Monday. Nice. Bad thing with this team is just how slow it levels up. Good thing with this team is how strong it is, because it doesn't have issues taking on other trainers. Spray another repel. Let's wing attack the Starmie and then Earth Quack with Gligar. Let's body slam this Kingler. Very nice. Good critical hit. A couple of very defensive Pokemon here. Swap Gligar up for this next fight because it's against two Quillfish, so we can Earthquake them. Voice. Almost everybody up to 62. We just gotta get Dragonite up to 62, don't we? How many outrages do you have? 15. That's quite a few. Let's use these two Pokemon Power Up on Lugia Psychic then. Good paralysis. Body slam. We'll just let Dragonite finish out this fight. Alright, back down we go. Let's heal up. And let's swap Gligar up. For some reason I thought this guy started with this Machoke. Starts with the Onix, then has the Machoke. I know the next several trainers have rock-type Pokemon, so we'll just swap Lugia up and let him surf through those. Again. For this Kangaskhan, let's go to Skarmory. Well, he will endure this hit. Stanley. Just surf over Stanley's rock Pokemon here. Here we go. What are we doing at the moment? We're finishing up Sevii Isles. So right now we're working to go get the Sapphire, which will of course get stolen from us. And then we are going to go to the Team Rocket warehouse to get it back, so we can get it to Celio. And I think that's all we have to do to unlock Elite Four Round 2. We might be able to go do Elite Four Round 2 already. But we're cleaning up Sevii Isles, taking on the trainers that are down here to prep our team for the Elite Four Round 2. No, I don't skip Sevii Isles. We do it every playthrough. We like to take on the trainers. Yeah, we're doing the post game, yeah. Alright, this is always the same order. It's up. You've done the post game at Fire Red and Leaf Green once, and yeah, it's not worth it. I mean, yeah, there's a few things down here that are nice to pick up if you really need them, but there's not like there's like huge stuff down here, but we still do it just because it's fun to take on the trainers. Shows the whole content of the game, which is really what we want. Let's heal up. Let's go to Island 5. Take on this trainer. Slash. The only post game that's worth doing is Gen 2, and even then that's a joke except for Blue-Red, who aren't even that hard. I do like going back to Kanto in the Johto games. But, you know, to each their own. Worth doing on repeat. Gen 5's post games are worth one run through. Gotcha. Didn't quite take down the gloom. But, you know, like I said the other day, we just like to show off the content, you know. We like to take on the trainers. We're just showing off the games. And it does, you know, it may get a little old on the repeat and everything, but we're not going to change the formula this many years in. We like what we do, and the people that watch like what we do, and that's what we're going to do. Isn't that right, Krishinabon? Maybe if I speak his name, he'll show up. Krishinabon has been with the channel since the beginning. Well, pretty close to the beginning. Why are these trainers sub-level 50? The guaranteed to stomp them all effortlessly if you got to level 60 plus for the Elite Four round 1. That I do agree with. I don't know why everybody is so low level here. It is a little frustrating. Alright, here we go. Just a few fights in here, so a whole lot. That is not what I wanted to hit. I meant to press down, and then I didn't. I always found it super weird that Lorelei is usually the hardest Elite Four member despite being first. Ice is a pretty good type, and she usually got a pretty good all-rounded team. Ice Pokemon deal out some decent damage, and they're pretty bulky. May not be fast, but they are bulky. Though in OG Gen 1, ironically enough, Lance is the easiest besides Bruno. Yeah. Hey, X Leaps. The run's going good. Finishing up some post-game content. Hopefully gonna get to Elite Four Round 2 later today. Starting to get this place memorized. It's only the 11th playthrough we've done. It's so funny that half a Gym's team literally can't touch poison types in Gen 1. That is true. Alright, we're going to teach this Sludge Bomb to Gligar in place of Slash. Let's beat up on these Hypnos. Oh, almost got it. And then it does the swagger. Gross. Absolutely gross. You've gotten rid of Sandstorm yourself or whatever. I mean, Sandstorm activates his Sand Veil ability. That's the reason that I have it. We don't need to have like a full aggressive move. It's nice to have one non-damaging attack. Something. Just in case we need to try a different thing. Bada slam! Oh, so close again. We got a paralysis zone this time. Haha! Followed by the full paralysis. What's the end goal of the run? To beat the our rival Elite Four Round 2. Any reason why round 2? That's the highest level opposing fight that we can do in the team. So that's kind of like the capstone fight. It doesn't get any harder than that. So we play all the way to our rival capstone, the highest level fight, called the Run of Success. And then we randomly generate our next team and start over. Until we've used all Pokemon for all their types, you know, evolution-wise and such. How you're getting party to show up on the overlay? You try to use Pokelink, but it never shows up more than... I mean, I don't know. I'm using Pokelink, and that's how it's showing up. I mean, it shows good for me. You do yours manually? Gotcha. Oh, come on. It was one minimize. Thank you. You might have to look, Dr. Masochist, at your pixel layout, so the pixel size of the window. For example, for me, my Pokemon team pixel window is a width of 350 and a height of 800. So then it forces it into a column. Who is he sending out next? I wasn't even paying attention. We'll go to Charizard. Ah, no, you missed the blast burn. Try again. Vileplume. I would use Charizard, but Charizard just used Blast Burn. Side note, decided to do a hardcore Nuzlocke, a Fire Red, a Leaf Green, since he hadn't won that one before. Did it completely deathless. Nice! Good job. You actually got to chat with the creator of PokeLink? Yeah, if you're in the Discord, you can chat with them. They're pretty cool. But I mean, like, if you got to chat with them in person, that's even more awesome. It's a really nice app. I like it. Oh, you better steel yourself for what's ahead. Yeah. To be fair, you've been Nuzlocking. Yeah, see, too great. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. This guy, I'll show you how scary an adult could be. Man, I'm almost, like, I'm a few years off of 40. He's a friend of a friend? Cool. Pull that down. I think he's sending out the Houndoom next. Might join their Discord to see if you can get Pokebluff stuff figured out. Yeah, that's the best way to do it. We will just Aerial Ace. Oh, there goes. Explosions! Mr. Torg would approve. Earth Clock. Take out this Houndoom. Alright, let's swap Charizard up. Yeah, from what Mascus has been telling me, Radical Red is a whole different beast. Sounds fun, though. Let's Dragon Claw this Voltorb. A little gnat flying around down here. Hey, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the community. Welcome to the channel. I hope you like what you see. We're just a chill channel doing Pokemon. We don't Nuzlocke it. We just feel the each Pokemon out for each of the different types, and they just have to follow those. They just have to be those different types. If you're curious of the rules that we use in these playthroughs, you can type in !rules, and they'll let you see. There's a bot that got caught, and I'm just reporting it. Body slam. Back to Charizard here. We'll swap for Magneton. That sounds pretty cool. X-Leaps. Main content on YouTube, yeah. Porygon. Let's go to Dragon. Well, I hope you get it figured out, Masochist. And I hope you have a good stream, too. Okay, I'll call you Evan. Sorry, you know, some people are real iffy about giving out their personal names on stream and such. So, you watch both y'all streams? Well, hey, thanks. We just do hour-long episodes in the mornings, and like I said, we just chill and do Pokemon and just feel out what types are strong in the different games and stuff, not giving them any special stuff and different things. And just use all the Pokemon, even those forgotten ones. Evan's not your real name, gotcha. Well, I wasn't sure. I didn't want to assume anything. You're at work? Well, don't get in trouble, but just you know, chill, do whatever. Stop working then. That's a problem that solves everything. There is a trainer over here. Oh, I need, oh wait, I missed some trainers. Let's go get these trainers I missed. Forgot there's just 3 of them down here. Yep. You're great at your job. That's all they care about. Well, that's good. Your prior Twitch name was Evan the Hunter. Yeah, it's obvious why you changed it. Because you're putting yourself through the ringer. Alright, let's just beat up these 3 trainers really quickly down here. Yeah, it is a bit of a mouthful. Nice. Alright, now we'll go in the upper route. X-Lips? Okay. I wasn't sure how to pronounce it. Some people, you know, obvious play off Eclipse. Sure. But thanks for the heads up on the pronunciation. A whole lot of streamers miss saying my name, so don't worry. Sure. Well, thanks for the heads up. X-Lips. You did not make the cut of the worst pronunciation. Gotcha. You know, I stream with a bunch of, like my brother and a bunch of my cousins on some multiplayer streams throughout the week, and they just shorten my name, and they just call me Granny on screen, because I'm also the oldest of the bunch, so, you know, Granorite's the full name, but a lot of people just call me Granny, which is absolutely fine, whatever, it doesn't bother me at all. But hey, after the stream, I'll drop you both follows as well, so I can see when you all come online. Then maybe while I'm doing my grass training up to finish this stream, I can watch you Masochist while you, or Evan, while you do your stream. Nice. Big attack. Swap Charizard up. We're getting pretty close to being done here on Island 5. Take out these Mareeps really quick and this Flaffy. There we go, 63 on Charizard. Slam! Alright, just a few more trainers. He's gonna try to focus punch us. That ain't gonna work. Still have repel on? Yeah. Oh, and by the way, I don't know if you know Evan and Xlips, but if you're ever curious on seeing the Pokemon that we still have in the pool to use and teams that we've previously used, you can type in !teams. I'll put it in here the first time. And this is a document that tracks all of the teams that we've used and all of the Pokemon we still have available. Just something for viewers to be able to see what left there is to use. Get through here. The Marowak. Alright, remember the challenge here for this cave, the Lost Cave, or whatever it is, Puzzle Cave, is count the number of rocks, go to that face on the clock, even if you've already come from that direction. We had 3, and then we have 12. Then we have 6. Swap Skarmory up to beat up on this chick up ahead. 6 is what we need to go again. And then 3. And then 9. And then 6. And then 3. And then 12. Ultimately, you end up with Sevii here. It's got to beat her, and then she leaves. Nice. Alright. Let's head back to Island 1 and drop off that Sapphire. And then we'll go clean up Island 7. Not gonna lie, you've already forgotten, but how do you add the PokeLink overlay into OBS? It's been too long. So I have it in there as a URL. And so what you need to do is within PokeLink, you go to your web sources and grab your URL for like your team or your badges. And you can switch tabs within the web sources page. And then you add it in to OBS as a web link window. Yeah, browser source, yeah. Drowsy. Nice. I mean, manual, you have to do stuff. Automatic is how it swaps for me, you know, does all my tracking for me and everything. I've never used manual, I've always just done automatic. Beat up on this guy with the Girafarig. Crouch. Beat up on these two Blossoms. Oh, we missed the air cutter, and then we got paralyzed. Wonderful. At least we're close to a Poke Center, so I can just go heal it off really quick. Yeah, spray repel. I'd go with X-Lips. He's probably the more the expert. Sweet. Alright. There's 64 on Skarmory. Swap Charizard up. Peace. Let's swap up Lugia and Dragonite for these next two double battles. Put the powerhouses in. Well, that was the correct target for that. Too bad that Dragonite just eats it off. I'm gonna swap Gligar up with Lugia for this next fight. They have the two cows. It's the Tauros Miltank team. Yeah, Miltank will take that really well. Well, we didn't get paralyzed, so we should be fine. Oh. Well, I was gonna say I thought it missed. Never mind, it was just Lugia. I was gonna get upset because I thought we missed. We just have a handful of trainers left. 9 more trainers after this one, I think. Yeah, Mew is the HM's mule, yeah. If we're cheating in Pokemon that are, you know, randomly chosen for the team at the beginning, we just cheat in an HM's mule so we don't have to think about it. And then again, you have to have like 5 HMs to get past the end game. Because you need Strength, Surf, Water. I guess you don't need Fly. But you need Cut, Strength, Surf, Waterfall. For the post-game specifically. Fly is just a quality of life HM. Blast burn. Swap up Gligar here. Knock out this Chansey. Hopefully. Yay! It's all HP, no defense. Let's let Dragonite beat up on this fighting trainer. Still missing number 6. Again, you might just check your window. I'm not sure. It all depends on... You already increased the height? I'm not sure. I want Gligar to start this fight. You increase the width, got it. Nice. Which changed from vertical to horizontal view, which is what you wanted anyways. Gotcha. Slow bro, let's go to Dragonite. Well, I'm glad you got it to work out. Let's go to Charizard. Nuke this Ursaring. Nope. Nuke this Ursaring. Nope. Nuke this Ursaring. Third time's charm. Learning Fire Spin. Let's go to Gligar here. Aerial Ace. Nice. Let's go in here and heal. Alright, just a few more trainers. Badges aren't showing up on the overlay that normal until you get one badge. Yeah, because they'll be empty. So you have to go to your badges tab and you have to toggle them in and out. So you see like how my boulder badge is going in and out as I click it. So if you want to make sure that they're showing up, you should be able to go into the badges tab within PokeLink and toggle it in and out and make sure it's working. Clicking him does nothing. Make sure your because your URL for badges is different than your URL for your party. You have to have whole different window for badges than party. And so if you go to your web sources, make sure you go to badges sources. You have those set up differently? Okay. maybe refresh? Not sure what to tell you. Refresh your window in OBS. The Ninetales. Let's go to Gligar here. Bottom over to the main game they're showing just well. Darken because you have none at the moment. Gotcha. Cool, cool. Let's go to Charizard here. Alright, just a handful more trainers. Walk away from me. We'll come back to these two. Since I have Lugia up front, let's take on this guy first. The game visuals are messed up? Oh, that's not good. Showing the title screen and like the very top is the actual game, so part of my party screen. Interesting. This might take a little messing around with your OBS setup, I don't know. Shouldn't be messing it up. The Dragonite beat up on this last Smeargle. Extreme speed! Hit us for 10 damage with that. What a powerhouse. Alright. Well, with that, we are going to end the episode here. You might have to use PokeLink's new emulator that it pairs with. It uses BizHawk is what they like PokeLink to integrate with the most. Just FYI. But anyways, we're going to end the episode here. We do hope you all enjoyed the episode. We might be back later today with the second Elite Four round 2 if we can get the team up. Just keep an eye out for me to come back online. Just keep the notifications up to see if I come back. Otherwise, it'll be on Monday. So hope you all had a great time chatting. It was good to chat with you, Xlips and Evan, and we'll see you all next time.